This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Monday, July 15th of 2024, and you're listening to episode 402 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ, and joining me today is Noluris.
Colt 45. It works every time.
That's nice, Kevin. And Mace.
Are you sure about that?
I've never had it not.
And Leo.
I've never tasted the Colt 45.
Works every time.
Me neither.
Is it as zesty as I think it should be?
It's like 0% zest. It's smooth.
I do like smooth.
It reminds me of those IPAs like we had at your bachelor party.
No, this is way better than an IPA ever would be. IPAs
I
are
imagine
disgusting.
so. This is true. I don't know who brought. I don't remember who brought the IPAs.
I feel like it was that one cousin that brought the D&D game.
That wasn't my cousin. That was my friend.
Oh.
No, my cousin didn't show up.
Oh, I thought
Sad.
you had two cousins there for some reason.
No.
But how do you know
Well,
that guy?
Abigail's cousin was there.
Okay. Maybe I got it confused. No, because Abigail's cousin was your roommate in college.
Correct.
I say in college like it is past. You're still in college.
Well, this is a different college.
Also, Ford's here.
Will Colt 45 cure the common cold?
It works every time, Ford. Every
Okay.
time.
Cool, because I don't know about the other one, if that would.
Actually, Guinness is good for a cold, really.
I wasn't talking about that,
Guinness is good for
but okay.
Guinness
Anything.
is good for every ailment.
Guinness is pretty nice. It is pretty nice.
All right, so today's going to be a bit of a casual episode. We're going to talk about our recent 10-year anniversary trip, part of which was on a podcast, which I still need to review and see how it sounds to human ears. But
Yeah.
Not good, probably.
I mean, it has some wonky parts, some
did you listen
high
to it,
tremolo
Leo?
parts. Yeah, Abigail and I went back and listened to a bit of it.
All the bad parts.
Well, we skipped around.
I see.
I had a feeling it was like that, unfortunately. All the tests worked fine, but apparently OBS desyncs after a while.
Just what happens when you go live.
Yep.
It never works out.
A lot of you haven't uploaded pictures of the trip, so I'm just going to put a picture of the steak dinner we made.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do that.
Ford, now is the perfect time. If you want your images to be in this podcast, upload to
Alright.
the BCC iDrive. Link in the description below.
Here, I'll put a picture of Ford on the 4th of July.
I'll
next
get right
week.
on that, yeah. Is it me sleeping because you had fireworks going on at like midnight on the 5th?
Ford, you say that like it doesn't get dark before 11 o'clock.
The joy.
Here, I'll put some more photos in there.
There you go. Now you can see Ford and the steak.
Best of both worlds.
So how have you guys been doing? I talked to most of you except for Leo since the trip.
I have a cold.
So did I, Ford.
And let it be known that my wife gave it to me.
Nice to you to throw her under the bus.
As usual.
We'll contact the police.
Yep.
Mhm.
Why don't do we not have that in the soundboard of Junior Sparrow say I'm going to call the police?
No.
I don't think so. No.
We should.
That's like my favorite sound bite. But it has to be followed up with Bob saying no. Like just very good.
All right, there's more stuff for you.
I don't think I'm gonna put that on just because it gives a little bit too much precise location information.
Yeah, probably not.
I could do the one at the river instead.
Yeah, rivers are generic.
The
That's a good
river that Ford could not lay down in.
So, yeah, I guess we'll start from the middle.
In medias res.
Something like that.
We've recorded our first comedy video in a long time.
Yeah.
It's what all the fans who've been clamoring for it have since left.
And
We're
just
just
like
now
me,
getting
it wasn't
to it.
funny.
All our podcast fans would be like, what was the
Like-
point of it? Oh, this doesn't even make sense.
Well,
It'll be like the Phantom Menace 4. It'll be saved in the edit.
Yep.
Oh,
wait, I thought that's what they say about A New Hope.
they say it about all the Star Wars movies.
Isn't
don't
that
they?
just how editing works for movies? Is that you?
Mhm.
Save it in the edit?
I won't say too much about this video. I think you can gather most of what you need to know from this picture.
I'm so excited to see this video.
I am too. I need the B-roll footage from Mace.
Is
Yeah.
my butt
yeah,
really that
dude.
big? Oh man.
My brother, when he finds out that he dummy thick. That was a good time.
Yeah, the thing is, even if we give context, like, no one asked for this video except for us. It is
Even
a
us.
live-action remake of a stop-motion animation which we deem too bad to ever release, and release silently on our Discord channel.
I don't even think it was that bad given the rest of the content we were putting out in that year.
In prior years, no. But at that time, yes.
This
the
was
time
post Cooking Hero
Yeah, this
Factory.
was,
like,
you had like stuff like Cooking Hero Factory going on.
Yeah, we only had Cooking Hero Factory going on.
And that's why! I mean, I think also at the time we weren't laughing about it quite as much at the time you made it.
No, you were grilling me while I was laid up in my grandparents' recliner because I just twisted my ankle before getting on call with y'all to hear about how disappointed you all were with the video.
Okay, the biggest issue with it is that the audio editing is really, really bad. And you can't tell what most of the lines are. And we were
I'm
so
shocked.
proud of
Yeah.
that script.
that script
A lot
was
of the
pretty-
lines are like stepping over themselves. At least like the
Also-
way that it's all layered.
Leo, you hyped this up a lot before you showed it to us.
Because I was very proud of it.
And then we're like, oh, we told you to reduce glare, put some baking, paper over the lights, and you grabbed like the only brown baking paper in the world.
Look, Mac.
Yeah, that video probably is the best stop motion work you've ever done.
This is true.
And honestly, yeah, looking back, like, it was like, wait a second. This isn't half as bad as I remembered it.
It's like rewatching Attack of the Clones.
No, Attack of the Clones was always like, cinema. Phantom
you're right.
Menace, it's like, okay. Actually, wait, this pod race is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace is cinema.
Now that you've seen Ben-Hur, you understand it.
Yes.
After you get some cinema in your veins, you know?
Yeah, I think the issue. When was this uploaded?
It was first uploaded in
2017.
2017,
What were
around
we
November.
doing in
That was my
2017?
That was my first semester as an undergrad. That's what I was doing.
I was in the middle of university. Being sad, as I am.
Ford telling us his whole life story on how he's sad when he's sitting there next to his wife. When he's supposed to be telling the story of how he met his wife.
It's a long story, okay?
It's like literally Ford was like, okay, How I Met Your Mother, season 1 through how many
There we
seasons
go.
there are, and it's the final episode, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's her. That's how I met her. Yep.
Is that how that show goes?
Yes.
Yep.
No habu?
No.
Okay, so this is part of this. I'm looking at the videos we had at the time. It was 5 years ago, 2018. No, sorry.
That was after this.
2017. Nope, this is also 20. Oh, BCC versus Modularity 2, Cooking. Also, Leo, apparently this came right off the heels of Cooking Hero Factory Rock Bottom.
Which, at the time, we
So-
also did not.
No,
this came
Rock-
this came after.
Rock
it.
Bottom was after that.
No, Rock Bottom was April 1st, 2018. This was early. Oh, nope, you're right. 18, sorry.
Why
Yeah,
can't
18.
you read?
It's a long story. Which I can't read. I think also at the time we had a lot of stigma against stop motion.
The Chris era.
Yeah,
That's not entirely why.
Yeah, I think we were a bit beyond that, technically.
Yeah, just a little bit outside of it.
we did
There's
have
other stuff going on.
We did have Ninjago Explained going on at the time too.
Hmm
That
And
was a
Secret
higher-
Story, right?
Okay,
Secret
lower quality content. Yeah.
We gotta bring
Visually,
it back.
looked- So yeah, every one of us had a show at the time that did shows.
Everyone that was able to be roped into it.
Yeah.
But I think it was a big part because we had finally gotten a good visual identity at the time. But no matter, it is being used as inspiration
Yep.
to make this new masterpiece, which I hope. I've not reviewed much of the footage at all, but
Not yet, anyway.
I
Do you think you
wonder
ever
all the
will?
people who walked past us as we were filming this, like,
Okay, that was the worst part. So we start filming this thing in the middle of the day, obviously. And there are so
Yeah.
many people
No,
out,
not
like-
the middle of the day. It was like 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah, so the middle of the day.
for 5
Okay.
o'clock is the middle of the day.
Okay, Kevin's morning time. We're filming this. There's so many people out there. They're getting out their kayaks for the river. They're like
Losing their
fishing, they're-
kayaks in the river.
Yeah, they're doing all sorts of crap, and it's just like we gotta film this while things are going on. Ford's all nervous, like, oh no, what are the people gonna think with me? I'm literally screaming at the top of my lungs because I'm having
Yeah.
fun. The second
Maybe a little too much fun.
that
It's getting into the
we
part.
stop
Yeah.
filming, the whole place clears out. It's empty. There is nobody there. And so we could have filmed at that point, and it would have been way better because there were so many people in the background just causing so much disturbance the whole time. It was infuriating.
Yeah, but then we would have been late for ice cream or whatever we did afterwards.
What did we do afterwards? The women were watching some movie that women
They were
watch.
watching The Sound
They
of
were
Music.
watching The
Is a
Sound
good,
of Music.
Sound of Music is a
we
good
had to
movie.
play. Yeah, we were playing the Bionicle game.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
no,
board
we
game.
should have filmed later because I did not want to play that game.
Does anyone have a picture of us playing the Bionicle game?
I have a lot of videos.
I have a lot of videos too. But yeah, we played Bionicle Quest for Makuta.
The dumbest game in the we literally, if we did not cheat the game, we soft locked the game in the first 2 turns.
The game does have some issues.
Yes.
I thought I was pleasantly surprised though. I thought it was a decent game.
That was the
That was
worst
fun.
design game. The cow makes you the fastest.
You're just saying that because you lost.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it because I had a miserable time with it, and
you
I
lost.
lost.
But I thought there was a
Poor
lot
loser.
of interesting sort of mechanics in the game. I just think they need to flesh it out a little bit more.
Yep.
Who was it? Is it Leo that won?
Yes.
Yeah,
I won
screwed
Bionicle the
him
game.
over.
I didn't
Still-
know that there were wild cards, so I lost.
Were
because
you
I
just
didn't
throwing
know.
away your wild card tokens?
I was because I thought they were numbers. I didn't know they said W on them.
What did
and
you
that
think
meant
the
wild.
number was?
I thought it was 5 or something.
Do you not know the Matoran numerical system?
Why would I know the numbers and
Because
letters of
If
Matoran?
you were a true
It-
fan,
Yeah. If you
Look.
were able to solve the Bionicle box thing,
You have Matoran is not my first language.
no.
yeah. Matoran is my first language. I learned English secondary.
Well, if that's the case, then why'd you lose the game?
Because it's not about just reading. Look, half of the language is in English. I
So
know
you're saying
Habu it.
that it's in your first language,
No,
or your
Habu
second
it.
language?
I feel like there's
No
actually
Habu?
a way we could tweak the rules of the game. We wouldn't even need new pieces, and it would actually be a really good game.
Mm.
Too bad
Yeah.
it's an awful game.
Except for the cow giving you the most speed. Like, I don't know how to fix that.
You know,
I feel like you can't fix it. Like, if you made edits to the board somehow, like, there's only water spaces that make shortcuts, that could be useful for the cow, but...
Maybe you could use the cow to, like, avoid a fight.
you know, guys,
Hmm.
I have the Mask of Light board game.
That's a much better game.
I don't
You
know,
should
that
take
one
that.
sounds more boring.
It is.
Does it
more-
even have a modular board?
No.
No,
The modular Montanui map is so cursed.
yeah, it was pretty cursed.
Yeah, on one hand, yes, but also I can see the game would not work without it.
No, it is unfortunately baked into you.
But it's also how the game can soft lock you instantly.
Yes.
That's not as the map. That's because of the tokens, which are not printed like the game rules say they're supposed to be printed. It literally makes it so you can the Nui Jaga or the new is the Nui Jaga or the Nui Ram is the
Nui
weakest.
Ram.
It was the Jaga was the first one.
Yeah, so it's the weakest enemy in the game, but it's possible for it to have a health of 7, which is literally impossible to roll without any power ups.
Yep, and that's how we started.
So we had to make a
Uh.
rule to redraw the Rocky token.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like we had one with 7, and then on the other side, that was both blocking like each separate path.
Yeah, well, the other one was like
The other one was a Muaka.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Was it a Moaka or was
Yeah,
it a
it was a
chocolate?
Moaka.
It was
I
the
think.
Moaka.
Okay. Oh, and then like, so the guide said that the Moaka was like strength 14 to 20, and the first one we get is 13.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which was still too powerful
And you were
for
just
us,
like,
but-
the Moaka is weak. Is he stupid?
Is he stupid?
Not again.
it hasn't stopped here, Leo.
I think your wife says it more than I do for
Yeah.
the most part.
I don't know. You say it more per capita of the time I'm around you.
Well, I don't say it all the time. Most of the time, I'm just silent, thinking.
And drinking.
Well, you can't do one without the other.
It's true.
Yeah, that became the meme for this trip. I don't know how much of a meme it is for other people. Is that a niche meme or is that a pretty popular?
It's a pretty popular
Okay.
meme. Like, it's not just in the Arkham Reddit. It's in all sorts of Reddits.
You want to go
An example.
a beat by beat summary next?
I was gonna
we'll
go
talk about
and
everything that
about
happened.
memes first, but we can.
We can talk about
back.
memes.
Yeah, let's go through like each meme for one of our trips. So
The big thing.
yeah. So this trip for some reason was this Batman meme or sorry man.
It's just,
Man.
man, is he stupid?
So here, actually, we'll put that one down in this corner.
Since it's the most recent one.
Yeah. So we've had a trip every year except for 2023. So, and there's
It's
been
very
some like
fun.
sub memes in between there, because like remember there's this other one. I don't know why this became a meme. But it was me and Mason Leo when we were at Coronado Springs, And for some
Oh,
reason, there's
yeah.
constantly being war. War never
War
changed.
never changes. I forgot
War
about
has
that.
changed. I think we were watching like some internet historian thing or something, and it came up.
Probably.
Because yeah, I remember that's where we watched The Gentleman Pirate of that like motel in
Yeah, it was-
Miami on your iPad.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
That takes me back.
it feels like simultaneously not that long ago and a very long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the post-pandemic world, so it doesn't feel like a lifetime ago like other things. And everyone from that trip is still sane, I think. How are you doing, Mace?
Doing okay.
Do you need therapy yet?
I'd say I'm okay on that front as well.
Alright, so
Not
but
yet.
to complete this story of the meme, we have to go back to when memes were invented. 2017.
Who do you trust, the critics or Gotti?
So, I'm pretty sure the main one for this one was the Tron meme, am I wrong?
For 2018?
Yeah, 2018, sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the Gotti, the OK hand. I don't know if that was pretty meme, but yeah, the Tron one as well.
Yeah, I still created
Yeah.
the perfect system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
There-
yeah me made it into the best man speech.
No one recorded Kevin's best man speech at my wedding.
Yeah,
Nope.
now my mom's like sad.
We could recreate it, like on that episode of Good Luck Charlie. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
I mean, yeah.
I'm sure there are other ones on that trip as well. Though honestly, I got like the least sleep out of any on that trip. So there's so many parts of that are just a complete blur.
What, the first Brickfair trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we crammed a lot into that trip. That was like 5
Yes,
days.
you did.
Yeah.
We were moving
Oof.
non-stop. There's people chasing people around with knives and
Bread men. And staying up until like 3 a.m. while Ford sleeps on the couch.
Were you sleeping on the couch?
No, but I fell asleep several times during many conversations we had at 3 a.m.
I don't remember. I
But that-
remember the next year's 3 a.m.
No,
Yeah, I
yeah, you're
remember
right,
that
though.
one.
That
I
might have been
was
2019, actually.
So mad. I was pissed.
That I fell asleep while in the middle of your
Well,
conversation.
also,
No.
we barely had any seating room in the living room in 2017. And then at the end of
Funniest
the trip,
thing-
we go to Orion's room, and we find out he had an extra chair there the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of when I had to sit like in the living room while everyone else was in the dining room.
Well, the thing is, we didn't tell you had to do that, and we had an extra chair for you there. And everyone's like, "Where's Kevin? We brought the stool in here just so he could sit down." But you, for some reason, thought we purposefully sent you out to the living room.
It was just, those years were tough years.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
All right, so then we move on to 2018. I remember there's several memes here, but the one that we use the most, and Leo probably doesn't know because he wasn't there.
That's right. I wasn't there.
Well, Leo, do you have a guess to what it was?
I can't remember.
It was the creeper meme.
Oh,
man. So we back in the mind. It's my birthday.
I feel like we were listening to that like in an airport parking lot.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Well, I think you were listening to that while
We also-
waiting for me
That,
to arrive.
and we were definitely in like a parking garage to watch that in terminal montage.
Now, Gotti was big this year. I think he was also like mentioned a lot in the year before, but
Yeah.
Orion brought like the poster, like a printout of the poster
Right.
of Gotti and put it like.
I don't remember poster. I remember the Blu-ray, like the dust cover for the Blu-ray.
I thought he print out like a piece of paper with Gotti on it
I
and
just-
put it
yeah,
like
I
on
remember-
the room.
I distinctly remember the image of Gotti.
Yeah, it was like the poster image of Gotti, and it's like, who's the boss? John Travolta is Gotti.
And also, people who are listening to this might realize that these memes are vastly not when they are in style,
Yeah.
but we operate on a different level.
Yeah, behind the times.
Yeah.
It's the time to be at. Mace is always up to date, but he doesn't fill us in. He observes but does not interfere.
Mace is the only one I
That
can
is
just
cool.
like offhand say a meme and he gets it instantly. Like 6 months, and it's just like Mace is a guy who's laughing right now.
What are you talking about?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Six
Like,
months.
6 months?
What, 6 months?
Google it.
Every single 6-month meme is different, but they all have the same through line.
No.
See a
No.
bunch of pictures of black
6
babies.
months, say Venom.
Then,
Yeah, but they're all different versions.
Ah, 6 months?
What? Is this another one
Oh.
where, like, does he know?
Yeah, it's basically a does he know, essentially.
Why does Venom look actively worse than in Venom 1?
That's Riot.
Yeah, that's the main
Venom's
bad guy
First
Oh.
villain.
from the first movie. Riot being one of the 4 symbiotes in the hybrid
Of the
symbiote
apocalypse. Oh.
Alright, so then we got 2020. Leo also wasn't here this year,
That's right.
but do you remember
Yo.
the meme for that year, Leo?
No.
Yo,
Yeah, Yo was a thing.
Well,
It wasn't a meme.
Yo was like our meme. We made it up.
Context here. We would play a lot of board games during this trip. You know, we were out of society. We no longer lived in a society at that point.
Yeah, Yahtzee and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so we were playing Scrabble, and we were really hyped up for some reason for every single word. And someone spelled toy, and we just kept chanting
I
toy,
did.
toy, 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 toy. And then we spun the board around, so it didn't even spell it backwards, nor does it actually spell yote, but we just kept chanting yote, 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 yote.
Then we got the budget frog scream at the end of the Yote chant.
Yes, this is the big meme that year, is definitely...
Mm.
the budget frog.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I don't actually remember any other prevalent memes in that trip.
I don't feel
Like, I can remember some other ones, like, you know, the creeper one, we also quoted the Donkey Spider-Man 3 video a lot.
Clothesline James Franco. Like, yeah, I don't. We watched a bit of like Red Dead Redemption video. It was like Goodest Boy, and
We did quote Red Dead a lot. There, you got one.
I got a plan. Red Dead.
That's what I remember. It's like y'all came back on call after that trip, and you're all just quoting Red Dead Redemption every
You know that,
time.
yeah, one video where we're all just different characters from Red Dead.
Yeah, that was on college. That was fun.
And that was before I played the game, so I had no idea what we were doing. But it was fun.
Duck.
Alright, and then Leo is back for 2021.
How you doing,
Yeah.
Black
And
Lung?
we couldn't remember, so we were talking about this on the trip, but I remembered what the meme was, and I remembered why I forgot it.
Yeah, he was discussing this with me, and the second he was like, "Oh, then it popped into my head, and it's like, oh yeah."
Mace, do you remember what it was?
Not particularly.
I don't remember if you repeated this one, but Ford definitely did.
Ford liked this one a lot.
Oh man,
I don't even know where it's from still.
I think
is it the Rock?
No.
No.
I think it was like a
jeez.
Johnny Depp like something type of quote from one of his movies you and Orion kept on going on about?
Oh, oh man,
It's not even coming up. Google. I think it's been butchered.
where is all the rum gone?
No. It sounds like I want to repeat on the podcast, honestly.
Ah.
What is
I just don't remember
this?
what's it?
See, like that's all you had to say.
Oh, yes.
Sweet Todd. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Was that really a meme though?
People-
It
said it
was,
a lot.
it was the only thing that like
He
we
beat
can
it to death.
remember from this
Okay.
trip.
What is this? Okay, yeah, you don't have to. You don't
Yeah.
have to put that up.
Yeah,
And
we're-
then we go to the 2022. This one is actually easy.
Morbius.
Well,
he's
okay, that's more-
morbing.
Pondering my
Okay.
morb.
That might be two of them, but I was actually thinking of the Senator Armstrong.
Yes.
I would say
Mhm.
Morbius was also kind of in there toward the end.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
it's
Senator
specifically the
Armstrong.
Milo Morbius dance.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
With the live video of it.
Yep.
The recreation.
Like, yeah, me and Orion perfectly recreated the dance, and it was on film, and it's now forever lost. That's disappointing.
Mm.
So, yeah, that one probably has two, because I definitely feel like Metal Gear Rising was one of the big ones that trip.
Yep. That's where you learned how hard I can punch.
That's funny because we learned he can't.
I was holding
Yeah.
back.
Uh-huh.
Just hold
of
back.
course, there's no trip next year. I saw everyone except for Leo. I don't remember any memes, though.
Bro
Manta
didn't even
rays,
see Leo.
stingrays, like,
Pool's closed.
yeah, pool's
But
closed.
we also
Pool's closed.
we were also saying that meme though when Mason, Leo, and I were at Coronado Springs because we just watched that video.
It was a good video.
Mhm.
All right, well, let's talk more about this trip.
Wait.
Wait,
You
wait.
forgot the other meme.
The other what?
The other meme.
What other meme?
No
No
habu.
Habu.
That's a lot more niche.
That's very personal.
That's
This
very.
isn't a meme. This is an inside joke.
Okay, you're right.
I mean, I'll post the picture up here.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say except you're welcome?
No Habu.
Delete this.
So,
I hate
Remember
being
what I
obsessed
said
with
about the
story.
AC being off and we'd be fine? I'm not fine.
It's not even that hot.
it is very hot here.
Yeah. This is one of those inside jokes that you really had to be there.
Yeah.
I'll post it in the
Anyway.
Nothing Funny Here channel on the Discord server, which you can join in the description
Yep.
below. I am never
Everyone.
on the memes channel, actually, because they post crap memes on our Discord server.
You don't look at the memes I post there.
There's some good
I
ones.
guess you can look at them in our private chat, but still.
Man, our other meme servers kind of died. Do we need to make a rebooted meme server, Kevin, and gather some of the best memers?
I have so many unused memes that I have been sitting on. We can't use Discord though. It has the 10 image like
Do we have like a Signal meme group?
something where it doesn't cap your images, so I can just like photo dump all my memes at the end of the night. That's what I used to do on Messenger before that died.
Well, yeah, Messenger sucks.
Yeah. No disagreements.
But yeah, the other meme server's kind of dead. We need to get a new meme server.
I have one of the best meme collections that has been untapped. And half of them are probably irrelevant at this point, if not more.
I still post on the meme server. I don't know if anyone looks at them.
I'll view it. John posts
those Facebook links.
Facebook, yeah.
and I never
it's-
click on them.
Yeah. Look, you can't even preview them. It's just like, no, I'm not going to
I mean,
freaking Facebook to watch a
yeah.
meme.
Facebook is cringe.
Exactly.
There's some cringe going on around here lately.
Is John is a Facebook boomer? Is he stupid?
Yes.
Did he join the cringe?
Moving
Yes.
on. All right. Let me go. I'm gonna have to go into my videos folder to do a play-by-play of this trip. Leo, I think this all started with your flight shenanigans.
Oh,
Yeah.
grief.
This
So-
thing has been brought to you by American Airlines.
So I don't know what it is with flying out of Dallas and American Airlines, because terrible stuff has, or at least delays, have happened to me twice flying out of that airport through this airline, and it's still this one was still one of my worst airport experiences. Not the worst, mind you, just one of them. So my wife and I live very far from Dallas, so we have to get up super early in order to actually fly out of the airport.
How far is it to do it?
It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay, so it's about what we have here.
Yeah. So about equivalent there, going into Detroit. So we get up at like, I don't know, 5-ish. We're out the door by 6. So we arrive at the airport around 8:30. We had some breakfast and we have mostly snacks with us because we're expecting as soon as we get there to like wait an hour and then board the plane. So while we're in our Uber getting to the airport, I see that the gate has changed to a different terminal. And so okay, I'm used to seeing that. That's okay. So we get there and we make it through. Well, okay. So the first hiccup that happened at security was I forgot to take my Swiss Army knife that my grandparents gave me, over 10 years ago now, when they went to Switzerland. And so I panicked first off because I thought TSA man was just going to seize it, but he let me put it in a bag, and so I got to check my bag for free because American said we'll let you do that because there's too many people on this flight.
Yeah, if you play dumb, they'll let you check it.
Although I checked in on the terminal at the monitor there.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I didn't talk to a person to check it in.
Uh-huh. No, I mean like if TSA catches you and you're like, "Oh, I don't know, I didn't know about that. I gotta put it."
Oh,
in
you're talking
check,"
about that, yeah.
and they'll let you do it. They won't confiscate it.
Yeah.
I
At
have
least
no
you get a
idea
good
about
TSA.
that massive bag of crack cocaine in my bag.
Let me just put it in my checked bag.
I imagine there'd be more
Well, my dad,
more conversation after
one
that.
time when coming back from out of the country, they were staying in an apartment for a few weeks and they had extra flour. He transferred the flour to a Ziploc bag and put it in his carry-on before. Oh,
Well, did it make it home?
yeah.
Nice. Surprise. All right, but we make it through security, and we get to our gate. Maybe 15 minutes go by, and we get an announcement that, hey, this flight that's here at this gate is taking too long, so we're going to change you to another gate, which is still just like a few gates across. Like it was from 18 to 16. So I say, okay, well, we'll go here. And then they say, no, we got to get you to another gate. Okay, what's happening? And then it says, no, you need to go to a different terminal. So we get on the tram for the airport, and we join. The tram is packed, like, because they're moving an entire gates with people who are expected to take off, who are expecting to board within the next 10 minutes. And we get half of them bunched up inside the tram. My wife is on one side, and I can't fit in because there's too many people in there. So I pull my wife back out, and the doors close. We have to wait for the next one. There's also this big youth basketball team. Like I don't think for a Catholic school or something. But, like they're just all around us. Nice photo. Average Boeing flight. So we make it to the new terminal, new gate, and so we're expecting to board. The plane is there. It's taxiing in. We can see them. They're loading luggage on the plane. We see them putting the food on the plane. We see the pilots get on to go on the plane, and then they just keep delaying boarding. And then they start telling us, well, there's some maintenance updates that need to happen. Okay, folks, the maintenance done. We just need to file the paperwork. We have now found a problem that will cause us to ground the plane. You have a new plane coming on into this gate. The plane from Myanmar is not leaving. You got to go all the way to the end of the terminal now. And so we get to the other side of the terminal here, and a plane comes in, they deplane, and we think, okay, there's the pilot, there's the stewardesses, we're about to board. And then they say, we can't find the right stewardesses. So all the meantime, I've been texting Ford saying, okay, they've delayed us again, because he was scheduled to pick my wife and I up from the airport.
So I had left at a certain time where if I make the whole drive all the way to Detroit,
Rock City.
I'd get there like as they were landing.
Yeah, like we'd synchronized it.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Like everything was perfect, and then we get to our first stop, and I just get the message saying that the flight was delayed. I was like, no, I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
It was
So
very
our flight was supposed to take off at like 11, and it's like 2 local time now, one or 2. So it's been a very long delay, and we finally. We board the plane, but like by this point, I think you and your wife were hungry, and like you'd just gone on to Liam's house.
Well, no, we had eaten lunch, but we had been on the road for so like
That's what it was.
yeah. By the time that you were, I guess, getting on your flight, like we had been on the road the amount of time that would have taken us to get to Detroit if we hadn't kept stopping to wait, and we were just getting really tired.
Yeah.
Of like being on the road. So we decided to just like divert and just go to Liam's.
Yeah, so I am my wife and I are the last to arrive. we like once the plane takes off, it's smooth. But like it just took so long to take off.
I would like to thank Kevin for being a total bro and help me out by picking him up.
Well, what was I gonna do? Leave them there?
I mean,
Ford's like, well, yeah, but
That's what he did. No. Mace, how was your flight?
Pretty uneventful. I would've liked the next one.
Yeah, so I guess I'm the only one with a story about my arrival there.
Yeah,
Just because of
I
how
kinda got on
infuriating it
something.
was. Yeah, you had the easy one.
Yeah, well, we were waiting
Well-
for you at first. We were playing Wii Party and playing Hide the Wii remotes.
Yeah, I think MCI is a better airport than DFW anyway.
Wasn't there one of the flights we were looking outside of? Wait, which one's MCI?
Orlando.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't actually. The only time I went to DFW, or no, I flew out of Austin, didn't I?
You flew out of Austin when you visited
That
me.
was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I think most of the time when I've been on my own, my flight experience has been pretty smooth. The worst delay we got was when I was going back from Florida with Kevin, and our plane. This wasn't really the airline's fault. It was just an awful storm. Then our plane got struck by lightning while we were in it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah.
But it was fine. We played Ace Attorney.
There was some awful turbulence at
Oh,
one point, and then a grown woman decided the best idea when she experienced turbulence was to scream at the top of her lungs with children aboard, just like, oh yeah, let's cause massive panic here. Luckily she was like maybe there was 2 people screaming at that point. when the turbulence like hit really bad, but it was just like
I'm
Really?
reminded of an episode of House where he's on a plane and somebody's sick, and he successfully causes mass hysteria by convincing everybody else that they're sick. But then at the end, when they finally land the plane, he tells everybody that they weren't sick and it was just the one guy, and they're all suddenly fine.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's basically it.
At least I'm pretty sure
You
that's how it
spelled
went.
grew wrong.
I spelled it wrong on purpose.
Sure.
Rug?
Minions shoot up
So
the
yeah, the
wall.
next day we all for our trip. It's become a tradition since 2020 to get a Lego set to build, and
Yes.
usually it can't be like a Lego set we like that much.
Or else we'll actually fight over it.
It's got to be something like truly cursed.
Well,
Yeah.
except for like the Grogu one, because that one is just because the first one we got was the Creepy Yoda, which I feel like was around
Creepy
forever.
Yoda.
Creepy Yoda's been
Is Creepy Yoda even retired, or is he still sold?
Creepy Yoda,
No, he's retired.
Yoda, guardian of the night.
Yeah, then we got the baby Creepy Yoda, and so for this one, there's several options, but one of the ones that came up was the Creepy Gru. There is not many more sets out right now that embody cringe quite like him.
he is
I did
probably
recommend-
one of the creepiest sets we could have chosen, to be fair.
I did recommend the Rocket
Oh,
Raccoon, but you guys didn't go
It wasn't
for
that
it.
creepy.
Your
It's
wife
not- you're right, you know,
insisted
it's
on
not
this
creepy.
set, though.
But she insisted on this because she wanted the minions,
Exactly.
specifically the coconut bra minion,
Also,
which she
Leo,
did get.
you and Abigail forgot your minion.
Oh no!
It's okay. We're holding the fart gun for you.
Naturally, they're
For
holding
you,
it.
not at you.
But yeah, so Ford has entrusted it into his care until the time it can be redistributed back to your household.
Understandable.
To be
Thanks.
fair,
Senior.
Creepy Gru is such a fun set. We turned his face smile upside down, like his eyes upside down. Like you can have him Grucified. Like I think I should build like a little cross for him personally.
No,
but,
don't
like,
do that.
Put votive candles around him.
I'm trying to figure out, does anyone have a picture of the Gru in that configuration?
I mean,
I
he's
don't think
like
so.
still
Go
crying in
downstairs,
my
snap a
apartment.
picture. Oh, you took him to the apartment. Oh.
Yeah, he's entrusted with his brother Creepy Yoda and Creepy Yoda's
His son.
baby Creepy Yoda.
What do you think
Ugh.
the set next year will be?
Who can tell?
Well, yeah, we don't even know. Headless Symbol was one of the options we got, but Creepy Gru
Yeah.
is much more economical.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
yeah.
he does look a lot creepier, so that does help.
You
Lego
know,
needs to
we can
design
start-
a big creepy set.
We could
Every
always
year.
get the old Creepy Yoda.
Well, the old one's not as
No,
creepy
it's
as
not
Creepy Yoda
creepy.
is.
Not really
That's
creepy, though.
It's kind of odd. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Hey, you think if we save enough of our pennies, we could buy the Ezra Miller statue from the toy store near me?
Are they selling it?
I don't know.
We could
We
steal
could
it.
see.
I'll steal it, and no,
And no
one
one
will
will
ever
ever
know.
know.
That's another one of our trip memes, I guess. But
Which one? Which year was that?
I think
Oh.
that,
That was actually
started
no. That was the same. That was also 2021, wasn't it?
2020, I think.
Was it?
I think
Leo,
it
was
was
that when you were
2020.
there?
I think it's just
I
kind of
think that
persisted.
started 2020. Like it's a perennial.
Yeah, I'm
It
pretty
keeps
sure it
coming
was
back.
It's
2020.
been coming back every year. Like it's an evergreen meme.
A
I
classic.
mean, it's a good one. It's a classic.
So yeah, here's the classic buildable Yoda.
He's not near as creepy as Creepy
Good.
Yoda.
He looks peaceful. Okay.
He's got his little flute.
Yeah.
What is that thing?
You know,
He
It's-
blows on it.
it's a Pied
Wait, was it
Piper.
actually
It's
a
for-
flute?
Yeah, I think.
I
Or does
thought
it
was
contain
just
like berries
a,
or something?
I always thought it was just some kind of like ceremonial pendant or something like that.
I don't
No, it
see
has
any
it has a
pictures.
functional
Look up
purpose.
Yoda necklace. Maybe that'll show up.
Okay, let's see.
I want to say the
No.
visual
No.
dictionary says something about it.
Wait.
Yoda.
What about that one? Like, 5-minute movie guy one. Like,
This one?
well, yeah, the one with it actually on Yoda, or that one. Yeah, sure.
Shows
But
on the
is
statue of Yoda.
okay. It is
When
like
does this
a
happen?
flute. Okay.
I don't
Cool.
recall it ever being in the movies that you can see. Did I guess it is?
I
No, it
don't know.
is.
Huh.
He wears it in Return of the Jedi and
Oh,
Empire.
you know what is coming out by next year is Creepy C-3PO.
Mm,
Does have
I don't know. He doesn't look.
right.
He doesn't look creepy.
He's C-3PO.
No, I don't watch Aeronauts anymore. None of you understand that.
No, I got you.
For
I got
None of you.
please
None of you
become
want to
funny.
understand that.
Yeah, I think
You do not want to
it can't be a
understand.
minifigure scale set. That just wouldn't work.
Yeah. We could get the big Chewbacca. We could build his butt on.
The big Chewbacca looks a lot better in person than it does in pictures.
Darn.
Do you know how cheaped up Chewbacca looks in the Legoland statue of him?
Yeah. We could build.
We could
his
steal
dummy
the
thickness.
Legoland statue.
We could make Chewbacca dummy thick.
He already
wanna mention-
is.
Do we want
No,
to mention how
but-
we disturbed our wives with the processional?
Oh yeah,
I don't know
Yeah.
why. You know?
Did I hang
It
on?
makes
Did I leave the
sense.
corpse of Coolest there?
yeah, you did. He's sitting on that shelf right behind me.
The sacred relics.
Okay, so what was it? So we're all there and we have the processional and it's we all present our own pieces
Why can I not find the video of the procession?
from previous
Someone
trips.
has to have it. Wait. It's with the merch we gave out, so. Wait, you recorded that?
I didn't, because this is in...
The BCC shirt, what's that one?
No, that's
Because-
when we first got the shirts. I can't find the video of the processional.
It's
Uh-oh.
a very important video.
It is. I've
Did
got
you-
like 1 second here. Oh boy.
You better not have
Did
screwed
I
it
have
all up.
Allie record it?
Oh,
I thought
man.
so.
Do you know
yeah.
how much content there are that
Well,
are
yeah,
on
like
your
who else was gonna
wives?
record it? You were there
Like-
in it.
There's that one picture of us all in front of Bronner's.
You're
that
right. I don't think I
like-
recorded it, so maybe it's on her phone.
Either Allie or Abigail took the picture of.
We got a lot of footage for the Bronner's portion.
Yeah, I got a lot of footage of Bronner's with my new phone.
There's a lot of footage of us at disc traders.
Oh, there's so much. Oh, that's because I was filming that part. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I still need to get everyone else's. There's just a video of Thalia reading "All of my friends are dead."
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, I'm so distracted.
That's
Hopefully
okay.
we have that. Yeah, everyone needs to upload all their footage so I can start. I think I'll probably actually finish the comedy video before the trip video. The trip videos have a history of, coming out late, so
Make
Indeed.
sure to get all the wives' content too. Like,
Yeah.
if they have content on their phones, we must use it. It is imperative. If we're ever going to
yeah.
make
So,
a video out of this.
so what are the ancient relics? It's Creepy Yoda,
Baby
son of
Creepy
Creepy Yoda.
Yeah.
was it Leo that brought the Takua?
I brought
Yeah,
Takua.
the Takua the Chronicler, and the Buck,
remains.
the pheasant ridden corpse of Coolest.
You can't even see like the bullets anymore in them. Can't like we don't even have the
I
good
think there's
parts
a-
where It's like
I thought there was a little bit
dented.
still left in him. That's why I keep him in the bag.
Because like yeah, in the one video you could see like his spinner like ripcord piece, like it's all dented and stuff, and his
Mhm.
neck. Like I don't know that we have those pieces.
I mean, you've got him there. You can check.
I can
Mhm.
check. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't-
The video is going to be the Bronner strip where we did the Secret Santa.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that was
An
cool.
ornament for everyone. I'm curious to actually compare everyone's footage there.
Yeah. Abigail got a lot of footage there.
I have such fantastic footage of all of you without you guys even knowing I'm there. It's
We
great.
saw you.
No, you did not. You only saw me when I wanted you to see me.
I definitely saw you when you didn't want me to see
Oh,
you.
no,
I've got
no.
some footage of Ford and Emily
Never.
here as I was hiding on the other side of the Christmas tree.
See? Like,
Mhm.
that's the type of stuff I'm talking about, you know? Like, snipe them all.
I was really worried something was going to mess up because we'd never tested that program. Someone was going to get the same person. But no, it actually worked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Hanging on.
Yeah. So, what did we do like afterwards? Did we watch anything like any of the big playlist, or did we like just go straight to bed afterwards?
That night,
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't actually that late when we got back.
Yeah,
Not necessarily,
didn't we get
no.
around like 7, 8 or something like
I'm trying to
that.
remember what we
Yeah.
did do.
Had
We
dinner,
listened
then procession.
Yeah, no, we definitely watched videos after the procession. For
Yeah.
sure.
Pretty sure we did. Yeah.
100%.
So,
yeah, the
Liam, have you
first night.
talked about this playlist yet?
No, yeah, part of our goal, and we actually still haven't finished because we got one more video we never watched. We
We're
made a
afraid
video of
to watch
all
it.
of our non-long form content videos. So, and we had to watch all of them over the past 10 years. And some videos were way worse than I remember. Some of them were better.
Yeah.
It reminded us of some continuity that we've forgotten about over the years.
Yep.
Yeah, like the swag walk.
Oh yeah, we did a ton of swag walking this
My,
trip.
my parents won't let me forget that. They still do that with me.
Because of the
Oh, no.
video?
No, because that
Oh,
it originated
no.
before the video
Mm.
Oh,
from theater camp.
Oh, no.
Yes.
oh no, he was a theater kid.
Yes. Back
Yeah.
when I did Hamlet.
I still want to see the video of you doing Hamlet, Leo. It'd also be something for me because I still don't know the story of Hamlet.
You don't.
So
Have you ever
our-
watched Lion King?
yeah, that's the story of Hamlet.
So the uncle kills the dad and throws him down a canyon, and the kid goes off and lives with some hippies in the woods. And then
Not-
he comes
not
back
exactly.
later.
It's
Not
and
not
then-
one for
exactly.
one.
No, there's a lot more Norwegians in Hamlet than in the Lion
I
King.
think Pumbaa's Norwegian.
There's also more like philosophizing and stuff.
Rafiki's in
Yeah.
The Lion King.
Soliloquizing. You know, the play is the thing. Learn to catch the conscience of the king.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Leo, I think we need
Oh,
to
that this
have a watch
two
party
Sloyd
to
hand-
watch the
Let
video
it
of you
melt,
and
fall,
Hamlet.
resolve itself into dew. Yeah, we can do that.
How long is Hamlet?
So if you cut nothing out, the play is 5 hours.
So I assume your version will have added stuff in.
No, ours was like 2-ish.
Oh, you censored the part? May I lay in your lap, miss? Sire? No, I just mean my head.
No, I think that's in there.
Classic.
We took out all the stuff with the Norwegians.
If you want a really truncated version, watch the Mel Gibson movie.
No, if you want a really truncated version, then you watch the reduced Shakespeare theater put on Hamlet.
Yeah, you could do that.
They also do it backwards.
Yeah, I want to watch Leo perform as Hamlet.
I did not play Hamlet. I played Laertes.
Oh,
I got to kill Hamlet in the play.
I only know the plot of Macbeth from Jimmy Neutron.
I played as Gangster Laertes once.
What? You were in a play, Kevin?
No, this was a short that we... So, our co-op had us do, like,
The
a
whole
scene
co-op.
or so adapting Hamlet. And so, my thing was, like, I was Gangster Laertes, and, like, I was supposed to wear a chain, but we couldn't get me a chain, and... But, like, I was basically a mobster, and it's just... But I was Laertes.
But you grew up in the hood. Where'd you not get a chain?
Exactly.
Dang, if we were all close
Supposed
together
to have a cigarette.
and could record stuff more often, we could do like our whole own Shakespeare library and like our Muppet style of it, basically.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, that night we started going through all the videos.
All the cringe.
And we did go through the other playlist too, I think, that night, so...
Oh yeah, Kevin made some AI songs which cannot be released
That's
to the public.
right.
Yeah.
Look, Ooga Booga Hallelujah is a brilliant song. I know that wasn't one of Kevin's making, but
Well,
My
yeah.
brother made that one.
we did listen
I
to
helped
it.
him with that.
If someone
playlist,
asked on
yeah.
the Discord server, I can probably release the playlist for Cave Faith.
Cave Faith,
Hey,
yes.
Faith.
Best playlist.
Yeah, if there's anyone that actually wants it, it is available out there. With classics such as Ooga Booga Hallelujah.
You know what?
Day of
You
the
know what?
Asteroid, Moses versus
Yeah.
the Velociraptor.
No, Moses was not versus. It was Daniel versus the Velociraptor.
Okay.
No,
You know what?
David
If you want to
versus
listen
the
to it,
Velociraptor because it got all confused.
We got there.
if you want to listen to it, just look at our Discord server.
Did you already
You'll
post
find
it?
it there. They will find it there.
Leo!
Because you will post it there.
Fine.
Cave Faith.
Someone else has to ask about it, and then I'll release it.
Darn.
I'm pretty sure it's already in our chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ford, that you don't count.
Aw, man.
Oh, they're starting a chain of things.
I want to know what Chris thinks of Cave Faith. There's some songs on there that are very much his taste.
There are.
Wait a minute. If we just need 2 people to get this done, then we'll
No.
get our wives to do it, right, Leo?
That doesn't count
Yeah.
either.
You know women don't count, Ford.
Women don't get to vote here.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, that's really the big highlights for the trip, I think.
Well, we barely talked about the trip, I feel like.
Yeah, we
Well, we
barely
talked about
talked
recording
it.
the video. We talked about going to Bronner's.
But what about going to get mangosteen?
Well, that was
That ticks me off still.
so
Yeah.
A sore spot.
we don't know what happened, but all our mangosteens sucked.
Yeah.
I don't think
We know
anyone,
exactly what happened.
It was okay the first night you had it. You just said it wasn't ripe yet, so we let it sit
for
for
too long.
3 days too long.
It might have already been overripe that time, actually.
It might have been. We still don't really know. But
So we went to the store, and then every time we go to the store, it's like a good fancy produce store. They got lots of cool stuff. It's always a good time.
Kevin always looks for the mangosteen. That's the one
And then he
reason.
asks the employees, and they have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, so this has been like a thing that's been happening for like the last couple years at this point. No mangosteen, no mangosteen, no mangosteen. And then the group is all looking at their produce, and Kevin's going off depressed, looking for mangosteen. And it's like, oh, it's not here, it's not here, it's not with the tropical fruits. Oh, let me check that one other place that I like to check, and then call it quits. Then I check, and it's just like, yeah, no, there's mangosteen. And it's like, wait. There's mangosteen? Oh my gosh. So I run over to everyone. It's like, hey, do we want to spend like $100 on mangosteens? And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we buy the mangosteen.
Yeah, it is like, what, $17 a pound?
It was like almost 20, yeah, basically. Per pound of mangosteen.
It costs as much per pound as the steaks we bought.
Basically, yeah.
That was a lot of meat.
So we eat the mangosteen on the live podcast. It was fine. A little hard towards the center, like not quite to the pit, but like a little outside the pit was hard. So it's like, oh, maybe it's not ripe yet. So we waited. Then we get ice cream, and then we waited, and then we get different dessert. Then we waited, and we just didn't eat the mangosteen, and then we finally tried to cut into the mangosteen, and wouldn't you know it, they're done. Finito. Fini. I don't even know if anyone got any footage of us like chucking the mangosteens into the lake, but like people started throwing them, and I was like, "You can't throw the mangosteens! They cost like nearly $100." And everyone's like, "But they're not good, so we're just gonna throw the mangosteens." I'm like, "No, no."
Honestly, I've been sour, and I don't think I would purchase mangosteens again at this point. I'd rather buy cherries.
I hate you all.
But now I know it's such an expense and such a risk, and they might not even taste good. The only time I had a mangosteen that tastes good is when LJ gave it to me.
That's because he's the toe of mangosteen.
Yeah.
And it was cutting into the meat like a saw.
Well, you had to cut the rind.
Something wasn't right. I don't know if it's like this normally. Was it like that when you got yours in DC back in 19?
The rind is pretty tough, and I did have one or two that like were bad, and I was like, oh great, I bought this whole bag of mangosteens, and now none of them will be good, but then some of them were good, which is why I was so ticked off when everyone just kind of was like, yeah, no, they're all bad, and it's like, no, wait, some of them might be good still.
Yeah, see, for that price, I'd rather have one of my favorite fruits, the passion fruit. It is easy to cut into, and it always tastes nice and tart and sweet and delicious.
See, I don't have any passion in my life. I just have mango and steam.
Yeah, this is just an altogether better fruit, I think.
I can't agree because I don't eat passion fruit, so...
I gave you some passion fruit last year.
No, I never had a passion fruit in my life.
Yes, I gave it to you, and it was very expensive.
Never eaten a passion fruit. I can't remember one instance of me eating
Remember,
something
I cut it
like
in half
that.
and eat it with a spoon.
No, I
Get all
don't
these
remember
seeds
this.
in this
No.
viscous liquid.
I don't remember this at all. Like, are you thinking of someone else? Because I think you're thinking
Who
of
else
someone
comes
else.
here? I gave
Allie.
Allie. I gave Allie one.
Allie, yeah,
There's
you
4
gave
from the
Allie
pack.
one.
I gave Allie one, and I gave you one, and then I had 2.
No, the only thing I'm thinking of is the mochi that you thought was bad.
No,
the
no,
passion
we got
fruit mochi.
Yeah, we got passion fruit mochi, and that was awful. So we just
Yeah.
gave you all of it.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember ever getting a passion fruit in my entire life. Like, that does not look familiar to me.
Anyway, the mangosteen didn't work out, and I've been burned on mangosteen. Overhyped.
Ain't no way he just dissed the mangosteen.
LJ's built this on the throne of lies.
Well, yeah, I can agree with LJ being on a throne of lies, but not about the mangosteen. Come on.
Oh, any other big parts of the trip anyone can think of?
We swam across the lake again.
Yep.
Well, this time...
I mean, my wife and I and Kevin.
And by that, you mean you kind of swam halfway there, and then you're like, oh, let me just lounge on the boat for a bit. Meanwhile, I'm just trudging through, you know, like...
We trudged through on the way back.
Yeah. And then Ford wouldn't go out and take Mace back again, so I had to literally again go onto the canoe and then go all across the whole... This time Mace wasn't in the middle, he was all across the lake, so I had to go the whole way back with Allie. Allie was on, what's it called?
Paddleboard?
Yeah, paddleboard instead of a boat, and she took Thalia back while I took Mace. Well, I tried to take Mace back. It turns out I'm not very strong, and towing is a very bad thing in canoes, as we've discussed in our previous years.
Yes.
And
you
Ford
chose
was
not
just
to
like,
listen.
I won't do it. And so...
No,
yeah.
no, you said you would do it.
No, you said I won't do it.
You said you would do it.
I did not say... No, I at no point
You
said I
said
would do it.
you would do it.
you are making things up now because you were just
said
like,
you do it.
you were just like, no, won't do it. And this was at the point Leo and Abigail were like struggling, and you're like, nah, not gonna tow them. And Emmeline's like right next to you, and it's like, so what are we gonna do? And it's just like, I don't know. And so I literally swam back, and I'm yelling at Liam and Allie to like, get a boat, get a boat.
Also, we kept saying, and then we kept asking you to say, get a boat. What did you say?
And then I didn't hear them because I was swimming. So got a boat, went all the way, got Mace. Turns out I can't actually get Mace. Then I'm like, okay, I have a brilliant idea. Why doesn't Mace like use the boat? So I get out of the boat, and then Mace is trying to get into the boat, and the boat is like taking on a ton of water, and it's just like, oh crap. Well,
yeah, those canoes took a while to drain. Sorry, kayaks. You keep calling it canoe.
I'm sorry, it's just a pirate habit.
We made it work anyway.
Yeah, eventually we were able to like get the water out of the kayak. And Mace was able to, like, since he's a lot buffer than I am, he was able to just paddle it back while I was in tow. So
For context, I was extremely exhausted because my fiance was afraid of the lake, so I towed her the entire length of the lake with one arm, and I swam with my other arm.
But Mace, you don't know how to swim still.
Yeah, but I still towed my fiance across the lake and swam with one arm instead. But that left me very, very exhausted by the time it was time to head back.
Yeah, so I basically got to relive that trauma of Ford being just like, screw yourself.
But it went even better this time.
You told me to leave.
The first time, the second time, it's like Leo and Abigail were halfway through the lake, and they're like, yeah, what do we do? And it's just like, I don't know.
We said
die,
we
I
agreed
guess.
that we would help them, by standing by if they needed to take a break. What else were we gonna do?
Tow them back.
You just said that towing didn't work. We knew that towing didn't work.
But doesn't mean you don't try.
We did try. It didn't work.
Which is why I was going to get another boat to help tow. Then you guys were like right on behind me by the time I got back, so.
Then there's no problem here.
Well, the problem was then Mace was on the other side of the lake still.
Oh, that's your problem.
Oh, Mace is my problem?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, we are running over our time here, so probably gonna end there. We'll be able to share more trip moments when the video does come out sometime in the next 10 years.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Now, time for our plug. Someone else do the plugs while I actually get the outro queued up here.
Okay, if you're one of the hip Rizzlers, you're going to come over to the BCC public Discord server. Link is in the description below. There you can see Ford post his big gat for all to see. If you don't join, you're going to go to Ohio.
Ohio?
Darn it, you beat me to it. I was going to mention Ohio.
Oh, skibbity, my friend. Like, I can't wait to Phantom Tax. Yo.
What's Phantom Tax?
It's when I steal all your food because I'm your friend. It's true.
It's your
Subscribe
friend, just
for
like
more.
Me, for real, literally for real.
Follow
If
us
you want a
on-
level 10 yacht. Well, don't
Follow
go
us
to
on
the
the
BCC
artist-
Discord server, but if you want to see Ford's yacht, there's a link in the description. Yo.
Okay,
What?
Okay.
You can follow us on the artist formerly known as Twitter, now X.
So, for Ford, Leo, Mace, Fullers, myself, LQ. We thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Here's the music.